What's up, everybody? Currently working towards my goal of 50K per month with 0 employees. And this is what my org chart looks like. We currently have a marketing goal of generating 30 deals per month for sales, which is going really well. And then from then on, we have to close 12K MRR. And that falls on sales, and then service is just doing 100% of the tasks inside our ClickUp account. And as you can see, all of these different departments have clear KPIs, but one that I couldn't define until today was operations. And so what exactly is operations doing and what is the purpose? And so this is my best attempt at quantifying and defining what operations does. And so in one word, operations is volume. In other words, 50K per month. And there's two ways to measure that. There's potential volume and there's actual volume. So let me define what potential volume is first. And so over here, we have an onboarding automation, and I've actually created tons and tons of different automations. I have a little under 50 automations that are actively working for me right now. But basically, if we look at this automation, what it's actually going to do is the moment we onboard a brand new client, it's going to create a brand new clay folder. It's going to remove the lead from the newsletter. It's going to create a Google Drive folder, add them in Stripe, send them invoices. It's going to create different things inside HubSpot, different views inside ClickUp, set up the smart lead folders, the subsequence templates, and even do the analytics. And there's a lot other stuff happening during this onboarding process, but when it comes to like my potential volume, I can actually onboard more than 20 clients per week if I desired. And I would be able to do that within less than 4 hours perhaps, right? And so my potential volume is high, but what's my actual volume and what do I actually need to reach 50K per month? When we go back to the org chart, we can actually see sales over here, which the goal is to just close 12K MRR per month. And so that's really like 2-3 clients per week, is what we would need to shoot for, right? And so two clients per week is my actual. However, if we're measuring my potential based on this automation that saves me several hours during the client onboarding, there's many different types of lead gen agencies that don't have this. And so their potential is probably the same as my actual, which is 2 clients per week. But their actual is also the same as mine, which is 2 clients per week. And so when we go back to defining what operations is, the volume, potential versus actual, I'm actually going to be focusing a lot more on the actual volume. And so in this particular instance, company 1 and company 2, since they're both actually onboarding 2 clients per week, I would equate them in terms of the quality of their operations. And so a lot of you guys have this type of thing. And so what do you need to do from an operations perspective? You really just need to increase the marketing volume, the sales volume, the service volume until you hit your limit, your capacity. And so if you're not working 8 hours per day on your tasks, then you're not hitting your capacity. Once you hit your capacity, you'll be able to see the clear bottlenecks. You might actually notice that your potential is not 2 clients per week. Perhaps it's 1 client per week, but your goal requires you to onboard 5 clients per week if your ticket price is lower. And so if you need to onboard 5 clients per week, but you can only onboard 2 clients per week, then clearly that's an operational issue and you need to build automations like this. Right? These automations are actually going to be super helpful because it's going to increase your potential to match your actual. However, if you can onboard 20 clients per week and you actually need like 2 clients a week, then something like this, as cool as it is, as time saving as it is, as whatever as it is, may not necessarily be the highest leverage use of your time. And so throughout my entire experience, I've built tons and tons of different automations. I have a little under 50. But the part that I'm more proud of is this inactive automation section. And so I've got 47. And so these are 47 different mistakes. These are not like useless, small, tiny little automations. These are actually useful. But when I started thinking about operations like this, I realized that a lot of these were adding complexity without increasing my actual volume. And the potential volume was not a huge enough gain to warrant the level of complexity that those automations were bringing on. And so think through these things. What is your potential volume? What's your actual volume? If your potential volume is lower than your actual volume, then go ahead and build some automations. If your actual volume is higher than your potential, vice versa, just go do more work. Like that's really the main thing, right? Operations is meant to supplement these different departments. These different departments are meant to do work. And so that's really the biggest shift that has changed throughout my entire experience. It's just focusing a lot more on doing tasks. And so if you want to hit your goals, just do tasks. And so generate 30 deals per month, create the campaigns, follow up with leads, respond quickly, send Loom videos. Those are the tasks. And everything that's hindering you from doing those tasks, that's an operational issue that you can solve. But first things first comes with the tasks. Do the tasks, and then you'll see what hinders you, and then do the operations afterwards. But don't make the same mistake that I made, where you just build automations for the sake of building automations without actually improving either of these two scenarios. Okay, that's my best attempt of defining operations. Hope this was helpful for you. Cheers.